shifters, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tasha, aka Miss Kiff, and thank you so much for stopping by. If this is your first time on my channel, thank you. Welcome to this really cool community. I am a female entrepreneur and I love to share with you my digital hacks and my lifestyle as an entrepreneur. So this video, if you're already subscribed as well, thank you very much for coming back. You're super valued. And yeah, in this video we're gonna have a catch up because the last vlogs and things like that, I've been trying to vlog on my camera but on my phone, but it's just been an epic fail in terms of I didn't really like the storyline. Not that you should have a storyline, but I just felt like because everything, I wasn't doing it consistently, it was loads of broken information and I was moving and doing things and it just became a little bit non-fluent, and I didn't feel like it was authentic enough from what I wanted to present to you guys. So here I am, and it is 2021, and the last time I vlogged, it was about Spain trip and then basically going to South Africa. So I'm still in South Africa. I am wow, what a journey it's been. I literally flew the 4th of November, arrived on the 5th, got to the country fine. So I panicked for nothing as always, but I think it's just that fear that everybody's putting in you, you know, natural, doesn't matter. And then 2 days after I arrived in the country, my mum had a heart attack, and it was the most eye-opening experience of my life. And I'm glad I waited until now to share it with you because at the time it was a very private affair, and then mum spoke out, and then now I feel comfortable to talk about it a bit more. It's tough. I nearly lost my mother and I'm very grateful to still have her. It's just, yeah, it was so crazy. My intentions was coming here to kind of have a break and really start my life and just work on my business and stuff, and actually I've never been needed more in my life. So that was a very, very, very intense experience. I lost a month of everything because I was just solely focused on my mother and her recovery, and then coming back more focusing on myself and my mental health with that, because yeah, it was intense. I had flashbacks, and yeah, it was just hectic. Anyway, so then I started to come. I'm currently staying at my dad's, and he just bought a new house, which I'm so grateful for, and I've got my own room. But before that, I was sharing a room. The recording experience was a very difficult place to do it because sound, living in a complex, people around you, etc, etc. And then I forgot my GoPro in England, so that means my videos haven't been great. And then I've had Wi-Fi situations happen, which has been ridiculous. Like, Wi-Fi in South Africa is a real struggle, so I feel your entrepreneurial skills is pain for sure. However, it hasn't stopped me. I feel like any situation I can put myself in and I'll be able to conquer it. And whether it's, you know, one thing about YouTube videos is that just put out the content. Like, you don't have to have the best video in terms of quality. Yes, it helps, but not everybody can afford a Canon G Plus or whatever, or 70D, you know, or whatever fancy cameras they are. Like at the moment I'm recording on an EOS 1300D, but to be honest with you, the internet's load up speed has been ridiculous. So I've been trying to keep my video content to about 500 megabytes, and just so that I don't only sit for an hour and a half to upload. Yes. And the reason why I'm sharing this data is because it's been tough, okay? And this is my channel. I always want to keep it like authentic as possible, and give you the truth. Entrepreneurship life is very hard in terms of, you don't know, because being an entrepreneur, you're battling life at the same time, and having your entrepreneurial business, your business is everything when it comes to your life. And what I mean about that is your business, you fund yourself, you look after yourself, and if you're not looking after yourself, or if your business is not thriving, then you really can't take care of yourself as much. So overcoming this kind of like obstacle, I've actually just listened to a podcast, funnily enough. The podcast, I need to get the name because I really want to share this with you, and I can resonate with this guy so much. Because I was sitting here and I was like, oh, I really fancy a podcast, because I've been watching television on my downtime, like meaning like only YouTube, because I'm a YouTuber. And I love supporting other channels, so I always like to find channels to support. But this, Stephen Bartlett, I came across his YouTube channel about when most probably last year, just one of those recommended videos. And this guy is a hustler. Like, he's got a social media company, can't remember what it's called now, sorry Stephen, but he's got a social media company, and actually he's one of the entrepreneurs that I followed because I really liked how modern he was. His work environment was really awesome. He had great desks with like playroom, and like so young. He's a CEO at the age of 25. It's like super inspirational. I just think he's awesome. And I actually looked at podcasts, and then I looked at business. And then I saw the Diary of a CEO, which is pretty awesome, and something he's really authentic. I love this. I love the fact that he's bringing up topics like sacrifice, life, work balance, purpose. And something that he really resonated with him is he said is that entrepreneurship, it is about sacrifice. It's a lot of sacrifice. But something that's even more resonating is believing in yourself. People think I'm mental because I'm following a dream that I've only seen people achieved, and I've been able to find like little hacks along the way to give me that percentage of achieving it. But in reality, it's taking time. And I want to be authentic in a way to say to you, my bank account at the moment is not where it should be, okay? If you remember all my vlogs a while ago, you saw that I lost my job and I was a student, okay? When you're a student, you've got no money. When you lose your job, you've got no money. And then you've got to like move to another country because you don't have a roof over your head. It's not like I could snap my fingers and all of a sudden I've got money overnight. Like, I'm still struggling, but I have hope, and I have now been so grateful enough to be able to work, especially I've been full-blown 100% since January kicked in. I did take a little bit of time in December because this move of this house was pretty intense and my back was sore, and I had friends that I've not seen for 13 years, which you've always got to make time for. And I just thought, I need to regroup. Collect, channel, and I've been pressurized myself to be able to vlog and tell you my life update, but then I realized, like, actually it's chilled. You could just make a general video and catch everybody up, and it would be cool to see all the little snippets and stuff, but that's just me living. So we've got a whole future together, you know what I mean? So my point is, the real diary of an entrepreneur when you're starting is, I've had to go fully self-employed straight away whilst I have debt, I need to live, and I want to grow. But the reason I had to go, and it's COVID as well, by the way, if you didn't know. And the thing is, I'm very positive about this, because even though the struggle is real, the opportunity is coming and the abundance is coming, because I can feel it and I can see it in terms of conversions, and in terms of little rewards coming my way. I would say my rewards is really, it's really here at the moment, but it's only because, like, usually in a stereotypical world, you would, well, stereotypical, but in a normal world, you would be able to kind of save money and then invest in a business, or work part-time and invest in a business, where I am just leveraging my business. But I have received so many opportunities. Like, what I'm doing at the moment, I'll just catch you up a bit. Miss Kiff is my personal brand, and Kiff Media Hub is my membership and course portal that I've been building, okay, which is ridiculous. And it's so cool because it looks really good and it's just got great content. And I've actually started recruiting self-employed freelancers that I can also help them, because it's tough times. Yeah, like, I'm all about let's collaborate, let's work together, let's build a future together, because I feel like we all are struggling, and let's just help each other know. Like, I'm done looking at anybody as a competitor. I've never looked at anybody actually as a competitor. Even DJing, I was always like, I admire you because you are DJing and you are like doing this awesome thing that I really love, you know. Like, when I look at entrepreneurs, I admire them. I admire that you're successful. I love that you're successful. I dream to be successful the way you are. That's how I see it. So there, with my Kiff Media, I've recruited self-employed producers, so we can collaborate together to release some royalty-free music, so I still do what I love in terms of audio. And then I just will be putting out so many courses this year. So there'll be individual course, and then eventually be launching the membership part of it, which is a monthly paid membership. And I'm actually putting together an entrepreneurial like starter pack in terms of growth, like from A to B. It's still in its prototype stage, so just keep watching my YouTube channel. That's all I'm saying. Good, like, so I'm part of Explore Protech, and they are an entrepreneurial haven, and I've really met like amazing people through them, and it's been so good to be part of their community. I'll link it all down below, anything got to do with my everything that I'm discussing. Just check out just check out the description below. So I teach with Explore Protech female entrepreneurs. I did a course with them last year, and they call Fempreneurs, which is really awesome. And that really sparked the fuel to leverage myself even more. I think I realized that in 2018 I had Kiff Media already, and Nourish Shanti, which is my other health brand and business, which I'm relaunching again this year. So I'm really excited because I get to teach yoga again. Anyway, you'll hear more about it on the channel, and if you want to check it out, you know where to go, in the description below. So to be able to, it was very profound to discuss on the call this morning of my mindset in terms of 2 years ago to now. I wasn't ready 2 years ago for this. I am ready now, because I still had bad habits, right? Like, I still have bad habits, but not to the point of self-sabotaging myself and just not being that role model. Because someone mentioned that, like, Tasha, you're starting to become a role model. I was like, to hear that, I was like, actually, that's true. It's so weird to hear someone else explain it to you. Anyway, sidetracking. I realized that I wasn't in the right space. Now with this group, I really got to leverage myself on like next level, because Miss Kiff was always about producing and music and DJing, and that dream soon got crashed with COVID. And I've always been a hustler, right? I've always been a female entrepreneur in my own right. I just have never thought about it in that way, and that's why I kind of, this YouTube channel has even transformed. So if you see a lot of different fonts and branding and everything, I'm sorry, I'm so sorry, but I finally got there, okay? I needed to go through this transformation. People are like, Tasha, I don't know what you're doing. Like, your brand is so confusing now. And you know what? It is what it is. It's the evolution that needed to take place. And I'm not ashamed of it, because that's me. I'm just testing, trying to see what works, and then being evolutionary for the future. Don't worry, sticking to my brand now, and I got it done. So I also am doing weekly vlogs with on Explore Protech on their website. So it is Wednesday Warrior, which I'll be doing all about, you know, business hacks and development as well. And then Sundays or self-care Sundays, which I'll be incorporating Irish shanties. I get the best of both worlds. And I'm also doing I'm working with Entrepreneurs Life and Show magazine, which I'll be doing. I'm actually, oh my goodness, this is so exciting to announce, because I watch Sex in the City and I love it, and I love Carrie Bradshaw, and literally I feel like I need to watch this whole Kike season, like from episode 1 series to the end in the movies, because Carrie Bradshaw is a columnist, obviously, Sex and the City, and that's what she believes in. But I love that I now get to be my own columnist in an online magazine, which, you know, I was presented this opportunity, so I'm so excited. And I will be doing it as, like, yeah, it's just so cool. For me to be able to write and have a platform to write is just phenomenal. So yeah, that's what I mean. Like, I do not fear for the future, because my talents are incredible, and I'm an incredible woman. And I'm turning 30 in like a month, so I feel like life is definitely on the up, and I needed to go through all that transformation to be where I am today. So do I look at it as a negative? No, I look at it as a stepping stone of where I'm going and my full potential. I needed to go through everything. And it's good to be positive again. I think, like, I was so negative for such a long time. Could be the sun, the fact that I'm back in South Africa. That could be a massive point. Anyway, what's to come on this channel? So this is bear with me if you don't want to hear me rumble anymore, sorry, but I promise I'm nearly finished. So I will be, okay, what I've been doing literally since the year, just before the year started to begin, I started strategizing. I started planning, strategizing, implementing really good habits into my lifestyle. So I have quarterly goals. You'll see a lot of organization, goal setting, manifestation, and reflecting, analytics. So that's something I want to incorporate every day, every month, quarter, annual goals, because I'm trying to I am taking myself seriously now. There is no playtime is over where you thought you weren't, because I've now gone fully into self-employment. It's not just about, oh, this is like a hobby that I'm going to turn into a career. No, this is my career. So I need to treat it as if I am business savvy, Kiff, you know. So I have a workbook at the moment out, which is for ultimate goals setting workbook. So that is great because it does quarterly goals, monthly goals, daily checklists, etc, etc. I got myself a really cool diary which I write in every day, and put like I put my to-do list. If I don't get to my to-do list, I will come back to that to-do list when I'm ready. And I want to try and complete my to-do list, not to transfer over to the following week. And I'll be doing like every Sunday, I'll be sitting with my diary going, okay, cool, what do I achieve? What didn't I achieve? What can I improve on? What was I doing? Was I lazy? How's my health? How's my sleeping? Like really analyzing myself. And I know this sounds crazy, but I am sick of self-sabotaging myself, and that's where I'm at. So I'll be doing Plan With Me week like plan with me, so you get to see how I plan my week. And if you want to know, if this sounds great, please let me know in the comment section below, because I really would love to hear what you have to what you think. And then we have, so there will be loads of planning, etc, etc, but then there will be something that I've been really hyper focused on, if I'm honest, is really looking at analytics. Now, I mentioned this prior, but I'll go a bit more deep into it, and then I'll do a video about it. I've been really looking at my analytics to see what is the best conversion rate for me, so that I can leverage it more and not be wasting my energy on platforms or even people that do not convert for my intentions and my goals. Now, this is just business, right? There's no hard feelings here. This is just business talking now. I want to take myself seriously. I want to invest myself, and in order to do that, I need to put a business brain on. Then budgeting, finance is a massive thing for me. I will be going through that as well. I'll be doing tutorials about it and what I do for myself, so that maybe you can learn for yourself. And this is just implementing good habits of what I've not been great at to now showcase to you, and then you can maybe do it too if you've resonated with it as well. Then with content strategizing, I'll be giving all the hot tips. Like, if I find out something, you'll find out something. If there's any suggestion videos that you'd like me to dive into, please comment down below. And then obviously you can check out either a course if you want to know a bit more about it, and or my memberships that I'll be bringing out. Another thing I'll be bringing out is ebooks. So I think the first one I'll be doing is YouTube basics, or YouTube for beginners. I haven't really picked a title yet, because I just decided this month I'm going to do it. I was thinking about it. I was like, I'm usually telling people to do this, do that, and I'm like, you could do it too. I totally forgot, and I didn't think until I thought. So yes, that's what's coming up. And then I've got oh my goodness, I've got an incredible project coming up. Like, I think maybe I'm diving into quickly with it, to be honest, but no, I feel like I wanted to always support communities, the people that are less fortunate than me, so that I just love helping people and inspiring people. So, and I know what it's like to have nothing. So I'm actually working with a really great entrepreneur, and I'm not going to reveal too much until I can reveal it, but we'll be doing fundraising soon for the project, and it will be basically helping Pan-Africans in media, which is like so cool, like to give, you know, just a community another level to really enhance, because there's so much talent here. There is so much talent in this country, and I just feel like I would love to help with my good value, if you know what I mean, like my true I've just come in, I'm just Karen, you just popped in my head, my true fascination. So my true fascination, I want to share with those, and that is in media, audio. That's just me. I'm a creator, and that's what I do, something naturally, and I just I love it. So lots of ramble, loads of insight, loads of talking. If you like this and you still want to be subscribed, please hit the subscribe button. This is just going to be a very exciting year. Whether, you know, whatever happened in 2020, that's 2020, do you know what I mean? We're in 2021, so get over it, you know, like in terms of, you know, you can't really dwell on 2020. Obviously, you should respect 2020, but just remember, it all happens for a reason. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and keep checking my YouTube. Also, sorry, last thing is Wednesdays is my upload day for YouTube, and potentially a Sunday as well, if I can get recording and editing as quick as possible through the week. To be honest with you, I'd love to keep uploading 2 videos a week. That's just a good standard to set, I feel. But every Wednesday